Greetings everybody, this is A.K.A. bringing you yet another League of Legends commentary. This time it's going to be on Crystal Scar, on a relatively new addition to the MOBA genre, and to League of Legends. It's not even a year old. This game mode is actually called Dominion. It's based around the domination game type from first-person shooters, which a lot of you probably is familiar. If not, the goal for the teams is to capture as many points as possible and keep them captured. It will shortly take down the enemy points. When one of the team's points reaches 0, they will basically lose the game, and the more points the enemy team has, the faster your points go down, so you have to prevent that. If both teams have captured the exact same number of points, none team loses points. The sound quality should be a lot better than the last 4 videos I've done. I'm actually tweaked out my sound settings. However, you're not going to hear any game sound, so it might sound kind of shallow. I'm working on fixing that, but at least the sound quality of my voice is pretty good. So the teams are Ahri, Jax, Wukong, Nidalee, and Evelynn on the blue team, and purple team Darius, Galio, Soraka, Renekton, and Wukong. The usual idea is to have one person bottom, one person capture the middle point for both teams, and 3 people try to contest this position. This is very important for the success of a team to capture this point, because, well, it's the equalizer. There are 5 points on a team on the map, and you have to capture as many of them as you possibly can. So here we go. A lot of exchanges going on. The teams are really different to what you see in Summoner's Rift or Twisted Treeline. But basically the strategy is completely different in these 2 game modes. However, champions do work. Actually, Wukong trying to engage Nidalee has to back off out of that, because the enemy Wukong is actually exhausted and ignited. This Wukong is probably gonna die, but Ahri is gonna probably die to damage output. Yes, she dies to Darius. Evelynn and Wukong are trying to capture this point. Oh, Renekton going so very low. Nidalee barely missing Renekton right there. Wukong's also very low. A bunch of red flashes indicating that they're very low HP. Galio is not able to contest this point. Actually, 3 people on the purple team are very close to dying. One of them dies. That's Darius. Galio actually manages to pick off Evelynn. Wukong kills Wukong. Basically, the purple Wukong died, and Renekton is also very low. So is Galio. They should really back off and heal up and try to retake this point. So far, the blue team has 3 points in comparison to purple team's 2 points, and purple team's score is falling. Remember, when you reach 0 points, you lose the game. Actually, Jax having problems with the Soraka over here. Probably gonna die. Yes, he does. Amazing how good Soraka is on Dominion. I forgot to mention that every single player starts from level 3, and they passively get experience and gold much faster than in Summoner's Rift. This is to make this game mode as fast as possible. And from my experience, I've played 100+ Dominion games, and it really works. And the gameplay is short and sweet and action-packed. Oh, and Galio, what an amazing blink into an ultimate right there. He's probably gonna die. Yes, he does, but he does tons of damage to Evelynn, Wukong, and the purple Wukong picks up a double kill, killing the enemy Wukong and Evelynn. Oh, Darius is so very low. The tower's shooting. Oh, I think the Wukong's gonna die. Yes, he does. This tower gives vision, so the stealth mechanics don't work. Actually, Renekton managing to fight away Nidalee from taking this point. Basically, a status quo for both teams right now. Purple team's at like 25 points behind, but that's not a biggie. 25 points isn't a lot. And actually, Renekton, being a nuisance, probably gonna end up dying here. Uses his ultimate, and Soraka's here, so maybe something will happen. She does not have a very good heal right now. She does have tons of damage with her Star Call. That's her Q ability, which shreds the enemy's magic resistance and does AoE damage. And actually, ends up falling to Nidalee's spear. You see here there's quests here. Quests give a Twisted Tree Line Dragon buff type of buff, which basically increases damage for the team that captures the quest. As you can see, blue team's quest capture point is this point. They have to defend it, and they have to capture purple points this the far right one. Oh, Darius so very low, ends up dying to Ahri's auto attack. Wukong and Galio are in pretty good shape. They already neutralized the point. A bunch of blinks going around. 4 people versus 2, but Renekton's coming to help. Galio's super tanky. He doesn't have his ultimate, but he can do a bunch of damage. Wukong running away, probably not gonna be able to. Actually ends up dying. Jax versus Renekton. Galio in a really bad position right now. Oh, Renekton almost ends up dying. Yeah, he won't be able to take Jax 1v1, I think. No, he won't. And blue team manages to keep this point, but Soraka, with her amazing pushing power, such a good champion on Dominion. Not for her healing abilities, but for her damaging ones. And that's the cool thing about her. She's actually opting for a Rod of Ages, which might not be a very good idea, because the game goes so fast you're never going to fully stack your Rod of Ages, but it might be a good idea for the healing and basically for the survivability and sustain. So can't really judge on her on that. And oh yeah, blue team picks up Soraka once again, but they really split out very thin. I think that purple team should be able to take this point no problem. The only one that's coming is Evelynn, and Evelynn cannot 1v2 anyone. She's an assassin type character. She's going to try to assassinate Galio, which might not be the best idea. She actually manages to do that, but Wukong is probably going to pick her off easy. Just don't allow her to proc her stealth right there. Yeah, he will. At least no, he will try to kill her. Don't know if he's gonna manage that. Oh, and Nidalee flashes in for the kill. This is a pretty exciting game. Both teams are struggling to take any points off of each other, and this is why Dominion is so very cool. Action-packed games, and currently, actually the kills don't really matter. And your basically your activity is rewarded by score, which basically takes into account things like capping points, defending points, killing enemies, getting assists, getting buffs, using relics, and so forth. So even the guy with the most kills might be stronger, but his score might not be the highest one on the team. That's how Dominion works, gentlemen. It's really hard to, explain everything in a couple of minutes. I'll try to do my best, and actually blue team picks up Soraka on the bottom lane, and Galio channels this Idol of Durand, killing Jax immediately. Wukong's stuck here, and oh, that was a very nice juke from blue Wukong. Actually, Evelynn just destroys Wukong, bursts them like no problem. I think that Darius is going to get a double kill. Yes, he does, but he ends up dying to Wukong. Bottom lane currently controlled by the blue team, and heavy favor Soraka. Trying to see if there's anybody in this bush. Nidalee recently beat. Galio manages to capture the quest, which gives them extra points. I think. Gold and the buff, 10% increased damage, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Mark of the Conqueror. So the entire team gets that buff. It doesn't stay for very long. It's very short. And actually, Renekton trying to contest this point. Not sure if he's going to be able to. Jax is level 10 and Ahri is level 11, but Renekton does have his survivability up. He barely survives. Oh, that was such a cunning move by Renekton right there. Actually, provides enough damage to kill Ahri. And this is Wukong versus Wukong. The blue Wukong has the buff ability, and Renekton trying to do something, trying to disturb him. And I think that this Wukong will get a second kill, and he does. That wasn't the best idea, but actually, while I was talking and commentating top lane, Soraka captured another point. So currently, purple team's leading the game with 3 points, and it's purple team's about 60 points behind. But if they manage to keep this point advantage, they will regain the title of winners right now. Actually, Darius shutting down Wukong, but then dying to Ahri. A lot of things are happening on the maps at the exact same time. And exhaust goes on Galio. Not very useful because Galio is so tanky. He's very, very hard to kill, especially if he has his W on. It just gives him a 30 magic resist and armor, and heals him for the damage he's taken. And actually, Renekton and Wukong trying to engage Jax and Ahri. Not sure if that's gonna work. Soraka is so good at holding this point; it's just amazing. She does have her Rod of Ages. That means when she levels, she'll regain health and mana. Oh, but she's so susceptible to burst damage from Nidalee, even though she has 64 magic resistance. I think that, yeah, she dies, but she held her own for long enough. There's 2 people. I think that purple team will be able to pick up this tower no problem. It was a 4v2, and Wukong gets a double kill. That was a very, very clean and fast pickup. Soraka did her job to basically distract the enemy, and Evelynn trying to backdoor. Since she's a stealth champion, she's really good at that. Actually, Wukong trying to take bottom point as well. Not sure if he's going to be able to. I think he'll be able to neutralize it at least. Yes, he is able to neutralize. And Renekton coming to help Soraka capture bottom point. And actually, Galio got bursted for a lot of damage right there. And Nidalee with her very awesome spear picking up Darius. There goes Galio's ultimate, and Challenge Idle Durant does a bunch of damage and kills Evelynn and puts Nidalee very, very low. I don't know if Renekton's going to be able to chase her. Nidalee's such a swift champion, especially with her ultimate and passive. And there goes the fight for bottom point, while top point is being taken by Ahri. Wukong's so very low. He has to back off if he doesn't want to give a kill. He can't really do anything. And actually, Renekton's surviving with a smither of his HP. Wow, that was amazing. And Soraka dies defending bottom point. Darius a bit trigger happy with his ultimate right there, and he's trying to capture the point, but Evelynn interrupts him. This game can go either way. It's one of those longer games, 13 minutes, and not even half of the points are taken for either team. Purple team is currently behind, and they still need to pick up at least one more capture point to start regaining their advantage. Purple team was behind the entire game as far as I remember. And that was a very nice 3v2 pickup on Ahri. Will they be able to pick up Jax? Of course they will. But this is a 4-man turret pickup, a 5-man turret pickup. Blue team should really abuse it and split their captures. Evelynn is very good at that due to her high mobility. Other champions could do that as well. Wow, there's a lot of people just splitting around. Wukong probably and Evelynn probably will try to take this, but no, they're actually targeting Soraka there. That was a very nice 4v1 pickup. No, that was 3v1 pickup. And let's see. Galio channels his ultimate once again. That was a very, very clean and fast kill on Evelynn. And the battle of Monkey Kings starts, and Galio picks up another kill, this time on Nidalee. And Purple Wukong loses because Jax gets into the fray as well, helps his teammate. And Renekton's so very close to dying, actually ends up dying to Jax. But Darius picks up yet another kill. And I think he still has his ultimate. That Q basically almost killed his clone and killed Wukong. So Darius picks up a double kill right there. I think he's the MVP of the game. Actually, 12 points short on being the MVP from both teams. And really cool stuff. Currently the score is 2-2. 1 point is neutral. This point is neutral, and neither team is getting any points, and they're pretty even. And oh, Soraka dies to Ahri's ultimate, but she dies to Wukong later on, and Renekton picks up a kill on Evelynn. Basically, she did no damage. She was locked down very swift and very quickly, and Renekton's going for the more damaging approach. That might be really good for the end game, but he is kind of low on points. But you know, it doesn't really matter. Even if you have low percentage, you don't have a bunch of points. If you do your job, it's good enough. The important thing is that your team wins. And oh, there goes Jax trying to initiate a 3v2 under the tower of purple team. It's not a very good idea. Darius dying. Renekton picking up a kill on Wukong. Dashes away. Re-engages on Jax. Renekton's so very low. Yes, again, and actually Galio again with his ultimate kills Jax. The next possible target is Nidalee, and let's see if he'll be able to pick up Nidalee. And while this was happening, Soraka and Wukong were trying to take the bottom point from blue team. Actually, I think that Galio has a pretty good opportunity to kill Nidalee. She's trying to juke him, and there goes a heal. This is a very oh, and Galio barely survives. And blue team manages to recapture their lost bottom point. Oh, Galio's so very low from that fight with Nidalee. Ahri also very low from that engage. She actually dies to Darius's poison, to Darius's bleed, even though she killed him. So currently blue team is trying to capture bottom point, and I don't know if that's gonna really work. I highly doubt it. And oh, there goes the engage on Nidalee. This Wukong, purple Wukong has frozen mallet, while blue Wukong has entropy, a very cool item as well, which basically gives more AD than frozen mallet, but they're pretty much even. And oh, Soraka going so very low and dies to Nidalee, while in the meantime Galio picks up a kill on Evelynn and then on Jax. So currently the situation is pretty grim for blue team, but I think they still have a chance here. Purple team is trying to pick up bottom point. Nidalee can't really do anything about it. Yeah, so they're losing yet another point. Purple team now has 3 capture point advantage. No, 2 capture point advantage as of now. This point is not yet captured, and actually 3v2. I don't think that they'll be actually 4v2, 4v1. I don't think they'll be able to do anything about that. Wukong falls to 4 people, but purple team still has a pretty good advantage here. They have about almost 100 more points, and they have 2 more capture points than blue team. Now 1 more capture point, but that's still an advantage. You know, if purple team manages to keep this advantage, the blue team will most certainly lose in about 5 minutes. Oh, that was a very nice engage. 3v2. Jax picks off Renekton while Renekton picks up Nidalee. That was actually the other way around, but whatever. Will Jax die to Galio? Actually, Galio channeling his ultimate, trying to finish off Jax, managing to do that. Ahri, in the meantime, picking off this point, and Wukong negating the pick off of this point. Blue team is trying to get the advantage back. Soraka trying to neutralize the quest point, which would be very good. And currently, blue team has 3 capture points captured, and that's slowly but surely melting the advantage of blue team. The games on Dominion are usually this hectic, trust me, especially the good ones. And actually, I think that, yeah, Soraka's Catalyst, the protector component of Rod of Ages, healing for a bunch of damage. And actually, Ahri picks off Darius. I think that this could be a very good engage for purple team. Yes, it is, but they got reinforcements from Jax. Renekton trying to pick off this point, he won't be able to. Even though he has tons of HP, he is pretty squishy because he doesn't have any doesn't have a lot of defensive stats, even though he has 100 armor and 94 magic resistance. And Evelynn trying to be sneaky over here. Actually, Evelynn disconnects, and that might spell trouble for blue team. They were in a very, very stable and good position. If that DC could cost them the game right there. Even though they're behind, they had a pretty good opportunity. For example, they have now got 1 capture point advantage, and oh, Wukong's so very low. Renekton is trying to go overzealous and kill this, and actually Galio's idle around, doing as much damage as he possibly can do. Kills Wukong, and oh, that spear barely misses, but Lichbane auto attack finishes off Renekton. Wukong's, in the meantime, while Galio deals with these two, just safely captures the point, while Galio basically does his direct job to tank. Oh, barely dodging that the Q, but then Lichbane auto attack finishes yet another foe. Lichbane on Nidalee, when she has a bunch of AP, is very, very strong. Wukong trying to do as much damage as he possibly can. Actually, not damage, but he's trying to survive as long as he can. He's trying to defend this point from being captured by blue team, and Evelynn is still AFK. That spells trouble for blue team. Unless she reconnects very, very fast, they're not going to be able to win this game. And oh, Wukong 1v3ing and managing to defend the point. Renekton joining into the fray. Nidalee could just safely neutralize the point, but the situation looks bad for purple team. Renekton picks off Nidalee. He should be able to pick off Wukong as well. I don't know if he's going to be able to 1v1 Jax. Highly doubtful, even though the damage is pretty good. Darius will probably help him. Yes, he will. That 2 damage ignores all the resistances of Jax, and I think that purple team has a pretty good position right now. Soraka versus Ahri. She'll probably die. Yes, Ahri uses her charm ability and Orb of Deception to basically do as much possible burst damage as you possibly can, while rendering Soraka defenseless. And here's another good ultimate from Galio, tagging 2 people. He is trying to hold the point so that, and trying to negate the aggression from blue team. Not sure if he's going to be able to. Oh, so very close to dying. Barely dodging that spear. There goes another fight between the 2 teams. Wukong versus Wukong, and there goes the Evelynn reconnect. Jax manages to kill Galio again, but they managed to kill Wukong and Ahri. So this is pretty even. I guess they should capture the point as fast as possible. Evelynn moves around. What is she waiting for? What is she doing? She's just moving around, standing and doing nothing. Maybe there's a conflict. I have no idea. She actually disconnects once again. I don't know what she did there, but disconnected once again, and actually purple team managing to grab the quest point, and currently they have 1 point of advantage. Purple team's trying to take out this Jax defending the point. If they manage to do that, they will get yet another point advantage. They probably will be able to. 3v1 Jax will not stand a chance. He might take out 1. No, he won't. And Ahri trying to use her ultimate to get to this point as fast as possible. She does manage to do that, but actually, there goes another point for blue team. This game is going to get really close, even though Evelynn's DC'd. DC is short for disconnected, of course. Purple team's pings go to this middle point. Oh wow, there's a bunch of points. One says defend, the other says take. They need to do both, but they don't want to split up. Their pushing power is much better. And actually, this Wukong has got caught out of position right there. And, oh, Soraka getting so low, uses her Wish ultimate and does a tons of damage. Heals tons of damage, and Ahri dies, and only Jax remains. Will Galio and Darius be able to at least hold off Jax for a while? They managed to neutralize this point, but not capture it. Oh, Darius so very close to dying, and actually manages to finish off Jax right there. Purple team's in very good position here. They will probably capture this point and kill Wukong. They'll first, of course, kill Wukong and then capture the point. And There goes the reconnect from Evelynn, and I can safely assume this is GG. Blue team cannot do anything. They can't capture 2 points at one time. So, yeah, this was a pretty good game. Congratulations to purple team for winning this game. A very, very, in my opinion, very close game. If you like this video, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Tell me what is the sound quality like. Is it good? Is it bad? This is also my first recording in 1080p if I got the settings correctly. So hopefully you'll enjoy the increase in quality. And yeah, if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. If you don't know what this game is and want to try to play it, it's free. Use the link in my description. It's a referral link. You'll help me by registering using it. You know, it's no biggie if you don't want to, but you know, you're still gonna help me if you like these videos, of course. And yeah, pretty much this is it. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.